Today we're going to discuss whether your chest should be a billboard.
We're actually bringing out some truths, peel back the layers of all this fluff.
Shining the light on this industry as a whole.
Maybe you should stay away from it.
Hi everybody, welcome to Real Estate Raw&Uncut. This is episode 149. I am Byron Lazine, he's Tim Bray.
That's the first time.
So now they
It's the
can,
first time in 100 episodes.
that
I think.
they'll know the name. That's B-R-A-Y for everyone that's confused out there. This is a really easy last name.
It wasn't me who brought that up.
That was
it happened
Greg.
to be our accountant.
He said nobody knows how to spell your last name.
Nobody's going to be able to find me. That may have been the intent.
If you're not smart enough to figure out the way I pronunciate it to the spelling, I don't know, we got bigger issues. We're going to solve a really big issue though on this one.
I don't know if we're going to solve it. But
Here's the question, and I'd love your feedback in the comments section, please. Should a real estate agent, a realtor, have a name badge?
you're talking like every day, like wear it around.
Name badge, yeah. And
All the time.
this question was from Tim Macy, a friend of the show. He's been on in the past. He's down in San Antonio,
I'm
Texas.
going to hedge my bet on this a little bit because there are times when you should definitely have a name badge. Like if you're going to, a national event, if there are, or at maybe a
local
chamber meeting or things like that, because
I
maybe
think
somebody remembers your face but they don't remember your name.
I think Tim's talking
Going to the supermarket.
everyday activity. You have some agents that, boom, brokerage, name tag, that's part of the thing. Realtor pin, that is.
Does it? Here's a question: does it increase your chances of getting business?
I think it does.
So that's the answer.
I think
And it kind of goes against the grain of what I've thought about in the past.
What have you thought in the past? Do you want to share that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think. You tell me another industry where the person walks through Stop and Shop or ShopRite with a name tag saying that you're a plumber.
I think that, yeah, true. Good point, right? Because everybody needs a plumber.
Yeah, but that you're telling me they're commoditizing
well, I was
the
just
industry.
I was going to.
Because so many people have real estate licenses.
I was going
It's
to
so
play
easy to
devil's
get.
advocate by saying, well, everybody's a potential client for a real estate agent when you're in the supermarket, but same thing for a plumber.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Electrician.
same thing.
Right, but so why? So all of a sudden, why do these realtors have? Because they're looking for differentiation, right?
I think
So
the
only
plumbers
thing
that
you
I
can-
know would think that that's super corny. That's, I think, the
Right,
reason they
well,
don't do that.
If the realtors believe that they're the exact same, all realtors are the same, commoditizing realtors, and the only thing they can do to differentiate themselves is maybe put a name tag on, it's the same thing as a business card with a picture on it.
Yeah, I don't do it. Do you do it? He does. Tim doesn't do it. We don't do it. I think it's something that is.
And this is residential real estate. This is
we're
not
talking
commercial.
We're talking res real
You
estate.
show me
yeah.
one commercial
I haven't found
broker
any yet.
who would ever do
I
this.
haven't found any yet. But if you're an agent, I think you have to say, what's my style? Like, some people do it every single day. It fits into their personal brand, their style. If you're super micro in a in a small market and you're going to farm, maybe you live in a gated community that has 850 homes and you also go to the gym in that community. You also do a lot of branding and video, content to that one community. I mean, one, they're going to know your face, but it may make sense to amplify that with the badge if it fits your style. Some people just want to be super cool like me, wear a polo, but
Talking about getting some ink.
get some ink on it. I think there's value to it. It 100%, in my opinion, it can only help you.
Right.
I don't think it can
Well,
hurt you.
in the residential real estate side of things,
Right.
I think if you were trying to find a commercial broker and they're walking through a supermarket with the badge on, I think it comes through as something different, maybe unprofessional.
I think here's a nice saying I always have used way back in my sports playing days. You look good, you feel good, you play good. If you, in your mind, not public perception of looking good, if you in your mind feel like, man, I look good in this polo right now, all of a sudden, what is that going to do? When you have the best fitting sweatshirt of all time on, It makes you feel better than when you have the.
So that name tag's gonna do it for you? That's gonna.
So if it makes you feel good and you like the look, you're gonna perform better. You're gonna have more confidence. If you're super like critical on yourself, like, oh my gosh, are people looking at my name tag? Are they looking at my long nose hairs? Like, what are they looking at right now? Then it's not going to help you, right? Because now you're not going to be on your game. Whatever gets you on your game.
Now you're going deep.
I'm going deep.
You're going psychotherapy here now. I think there's a book that
you remember
just
that
heard
guy.
about.
You remember the guy from our board that just refused to cut his nose hairs locally, and I'm glad we don't have to look at those anymore. But my God, those are brutal.
Chime in on this one. I'd like to hear what people think.
Not the nose hairs. If you think your agent should have their name tag on because it's going to increase opportunities, let us know. If you just think, it's kind of a joke,
Tattooed on the chest.
let us know. See ya.